Let's have some more fun with some more stairs then, shall we? I have this set of stairs here, which just simply lead us up around the corner here, letting us overlook the industry district, but then continuing all the way up towards our Enchanters Tower. And as we can see from our Enchanters Tower at Tier 4, it's a pretty colourful building, whereas the stairs that I have created here don't really match up in terms of both the colour and aesthetics of it. But I have an idea of how we could maybe rectify that issue. The stairs and our Enchanters Tower are located in the main plaza part of our Heaven colony here, and I do eventually want to cover the entirety of this area with this type of pathway that we have here with the beige and cream type bricks. So I was thinking then that we could replace some of the andesite blocks then with some of those beige blocks, which I have requested our colony create as some of those parts, which they already have here, which is good. Now, if I remove the polished andesite blocks to the side, I think I will then replace them with the cream stone bricks. And this will basically just then act as a banister for these stairs heading upwards. As for the polished andesite stairs, I don't think I will use any form of brickwork to replace them. I have another idea about that. So I have a new mod installed, which is this glass cutter here, which is essentially a stone cutter, but for glass materials. And it's with the glass stairs that I think you know where I'm going with this. We have a dyer's hut and a glass blower's hut, which combined can create me a lot of different coloured stained glass. And I have that glass cutter mod. So, let's make our own Rainbow Road. We will start off by requesting in a lot of these stained glass panes then. I think we will basically request a stack of every colour type that we can. That has generated a pretty substantial list for our colony to then handle for us. And in our open request list, we only have the brown stained glass up there. So that's the only item that I need to head out to our dyer's hut to teach them how to make. And that is going to take a little while here for our delivery system to start delivering the glass to our dyer for him to stain them. And whilst we wait on our delivery system handling all of that for us, let's come into the Enchanters Tower and we will get Ava then coming out, and she will upgrade this to tier 5 for us, which will be the maximum level that that building will get to, and we will finally see what the flower on top will end up looking like. In addition to us upgrading the stairs and Enchanters Tower, I have also repositioned the Alchemist Tower from our industry district just across the way here as well, of which this should be a fairly simple build to upgrade. So let's get Alia then doing that for us, or repairing it, which will make it tier 5 once it's up. And because I know that Cyrus isn't busy at the moment, and that he loves coming out and making gates for us, I am also going to place in another gateway here to separate the main plaza from our industry district. And depending if I have left these markers here, I think I might have this gate in the correct position. I do a lot of these markers around the place and always forget why I have done them, but I'm assuming that this is in the middle there to symbolise the gate being in the middle of it. What this pillar there means, I'm not really sure. unless it's just the boundary for our alchemist tower. It might be that, so at least we do have some form of clearing from the gateway. Well, whatever. If it's wrong, we will deconstruct it, but let's get Cyrus then coming out and building that for us. The upgrade to tier 5 for the Enchanters Tower is a big upgrade actually. Holy crap, that's a lot of items we need for it. A lot of glass items on top there as well. Which, seeing as I'm also requesting in some glass items, our glassblower's hut and dyer's hut are certainly going to be busy here today. Elia has picked up the alchemist laboratory, which we should have everything within our delivery system, our warehouse, which I can already see those items are coming to her. So that's grand. She'll get that up and running for us as soon as possible. I can see some of our glass already has started coming in, so that's excellent. Let's put that into our glass cutter and just create the stairs with it. And now I will just remove all of the stairs here. And in fact, maybe the stone underneath to give the illusion that these things are maybe floating. And we will begin the slow process then of getting this whole stairwell then upgraded. I came along to check up on Jerry, our glass blower, and he does not have any space within his chests or racks at the moment. So that will not help matters here. What is clogging up your system? Some pieces of glass and some eggs. I don't think this build has a very big inventory. No, not really, if this is all he has. Right, at least that will be some space then cleared until our delivery system fires some more over to them. But what I will do to assist a little bit here then, son, is just put some of these glass or sand to be turned into glass into the furnaces for you. And if you take your sweet ass time here making these up for me, I will fire you and just do this by myself. And I do use the word fire as in I will put you into those furnaces. But keep up the good work then, Jerry. We need a lot of glass here today. I am chasing Della, our courier, who is way too fast for me to keep up. But she has just delivered some items to Jedediah, our dyer, who is not working at the moment. He has a lot of dyes within his inventory here, so at least whenever he does get in the glass for it, he can start dyeing them. Although I will take out some red dye at the moment. Oh, don't be sick, Jedediah. Oh, useless. But I will take out some red dye just to make some red glass, because that's the first blocks that I really need here for our Rainbow Road. Also, where is the red dye stored? Oh, you have an upstairs. Cool. And Jerry, I am just helping myself here to all of this glass. In fact, I'm going to put my shovel there for the experience. Then I'm going to take the glass. Thank you very much. And so begins our first steps, literally, towards our Rainbow Road. Ah, welcome back, Jedediah. I thought you were going to remain sick for a little while longer. I am back here to steal some more dyes from you. I'm sure you can make your own bloody dyes up, seeing as that is your job. I appreciate these, and I will be back for some more. The real main issue that I have at the moment is trying to remember the colours of a rainbow. I'm not a very smart person, so this is definitely going to test me a little bit here. I have now officially stolen all of Jedediah's dyes. That's just going to make his work even tougher there. But I am kind of doing it at the same time, so I don't really feel all that bad. Well, I think I've gotten some form of dye order for this then, just as you see here. I don't really know what to do with the likes of brown dye, white dye and the greys, but I think this is going to be close enough, or at least as much as I really care, to be honest. So let's get some of these parts then made up and get them into stairs for our overall stair network. Now, alongside our glass stair mod, I also have another mod installed, which is this luminous light one from Glass Essential, and basically this piece of glass just emits some light. It's a very easy recipe to make them, and what I'm thinking about doing with them is with these flats that we have, just replacing the polished andesite blocks with them to give a little bit of light as we're heading up these stairs. Well, there is nothing too special about them at the moment. I am able to stand on them, which is good. It is during the day, so of course they're not going to emit any light at the moment, but we will maybe come back and view them at night just to see how much light that they do emit. Well, they are emitting a little bit of light, not as much as I thought they may have, but I suppose it saves me having to put down any torches in their place. Not too bad then. And that is our first set of coloured stairs now finished. Excellent. We will just begin the cycle again, starting with red heading upwards. But it's looking really not too bad so far actually. I'm pretty happy with this. A lot better than just these plain grey polished andesite stairs that we had. Yes, a lot better than these. And just as I finish up with our coloured stairs, I see that Cyrus has finished up with the fancy gate decoration. I may get him coming out and upgrading that to tier 2 so we get some concrete in with it. But yes, that's these stairs now pretty much right up to our Enchanters Tower here. Excellent. I know that Ava and Alia really haven't done much in terms of their builds at the moment. Probably because the delivery system has been held up by my glass stain things here. So let's just cancel all of them at the moment to at least help our delivery system get the items to them. I'm just going to finish up with our creamstone brick banisters around this, and then I'll head over to our builders and assist them with anything that is holding them up at the moment. I probably could have better thought out this little area here. Yep, I may need to move these stairs one over, I think, just so that I can get the banister placed in right. Okay then, there's another job for me. Although that really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to there. So that's all of the stairs now done and their banisters in place. All I need to do is get some rails put up and our rainbow road is complete. And the railings that we're going to be using are just simply going to be our coloured stained glass. At least that kind of keeps in with the overall theme here. And we are done. So we have managed to upgrade those boring polished andesite stairs to our new rainbow road, up to our Enchanters Tower, and Alia also has everything in that she needs in order to get our Alchemist Tower up. It is now just Ava that we're waiting on, getting in all of the items that she needs for the Enchanters Tower, which there is a stupid amount of glass items for it. So that is going to take a little while longer before she does get everything in for it. But at least that's our Alchemist Tower back up and our Rainbow Road sorted beside it. So overall, it's been a pretty good day, I would say.